Hey there, friendos! Fredo Supreme, the American Dream, back again with a little more Alpha Protocol action. In the last part, we snuck around a CIA safe house to find a little bit more information on this Al-Samad sleeper cell. We may have committed what the police will hopefully describe as a robbery gone wrong at a gelato shop. Oh, and it turned out to be an NSA listening post, so at least we got some information out of that. And we also got a positive ID on a possible leader of a sleeper cell in Rome, but we elected not to shoot him because, quite frankly, I'd already ruffled enough feathers with that gelato shop incident. Anyways, when we last left Michael, his computer developed a weird beeping noise. Now, I don't know what kind of sites Mike's been visiting, but maybe we should check it out. Huh. And I also blackmailed Helbeck for a little information, well, little money, so... $15,000 in my pocket now. And it looks like Mina picked up a little bit of useful information on Mr. Parker. Huh. So, he has a daughter. Wonder if I'll run into her anytime soon. Well, you know what I mean. Maybe she might know something about him. Don't know if I'll ever meet her, though. Oh well. Someone's been searching for Mike in Milan? Well, that's peculiar. Mr. Albarra seems to know about my little... Well, he seems to know that I exist, and he also wants to speak to me about something. Maybe I should... Wait. Okay. Refuse to let you intimidate me. Looks like Mr. Albarra's got bigger balls than I thought he did. Yeah, this definitely seems suspicious. I should probably forward it to Mina. Okay, just let's see if there's anything in the clearinghouse. Probably should have bought this stuff before starting the recording. Dossier information on Marburg. That cat we heard about earlier. I don't know what kind of details, information on Marburg could help us with Mr. Albarra, but you know what? I'll just get it anyways. Now, the reason I'm doing this right now is so I can get all the cutscenes out of the way, so when Skylar comes around later, we'll be able to commentate as much as we want over more of the gameplay. And I figure watching a 40-minute video, half of which consists of one big cutscene, well, I don't imagine that would be your cup of tea now, would it, dear viewers? Nevertheless, let's go meet with Jabril Albarra, see if he knows anything.
No sign of Albarra yet.
Maybe he stood you up.
If he's a no-show, then I'll have to go find him.
The message seemed genuine, Mike. Something must have happened.
Sorry, that's...
Switch off your transmitter. If you reach for your gun, one of my men will put a bullet in your skull.
Let me guess. This was your table.
Don't make me repeat myself. You've made an effort to broadcast your arrival in Rome. Why?
Broadcast? I thought I was being more subtle than that.
You were obviously trained by the U.S. government. You've left a trail all over Rome.
Actually, you left the trail, or I wouldn't be here in the first place. And now we're having this conversation. I must be doing something right to have you come visit me in person.
You aren't here in an official capacity. You are operating under Alpha Protocol.
Interesting. Considering the program's secret, I would have expected you to say traitor, unless you have insider knowledge.
If you think you're the first to be abandoned by your government, you would be wrong. You are Michael Thornton, an American citizen, but you have traveled extensively since birth. A known freelancer.
I'm an operative now. After Saudi, I had to change my 5-year plan. I'm guessing you're here to confirm the file you have on me. Anything else you need to check?
Reports place you as someone loyal to your country and who believes in carrying their missions through.
Is that so odd?
In today's day and age, yes. But not to me.
So, you know a great deal about me, and I know who you are. You're Leyland's right-hand man, his lackey, toady, henchman. And you wear those gloves to keep the blood off your hands. I've read your dossier. You've lived a full life. Kuwait, South Africa, that oil refinery explosion in Moscow. It's like a concert tour with you.
Considering how public your actions have been in Rome, especially that debacle at the Echelon listening post, I think you're hardly in a place to lecture me.
What happened to Albara?
Dead, of course. Once you'd ID'd him, well, his use to me was at an end. In less than a day's time, you have already managed to cause me considerable inconvenience. Now, tell me what you're doing here.
Look, old man, you can talk big all you want, but at the end of the day, you're a corporate drone collecting a paycheck. You answer to a cardboard cutout half your age with the fashion sense of a screaming child. He spends thousands on his fucking hair. I may be on the run, but I'm a lot better off than you, some monkey in a suit who can't even talk and click his pen at the same time. What I don't understand, though, is why we're talking at all, unless keeping me alive is important for some reason.
I have orders, and I am a cautious person.
So this is a social call, warning me away? That's polite of you.
I believe you have nowhere to go for help. In that situation, it is a rare man who goes to his enemy's door. So, yes, this is a social call. A warning. You have proven yourself capable, but pursuing this course of action will not serve you any longer. Go underground, hide, but stay out of our way.
Or else what?
Or people you care about will start to die. We know you've been in contact with one of your fellow agents. That contact will die if you persist, and then we will kill you.
I'm alone. I'm not in contact with anyone. Certainly not the agency that cast me out.
Your denial just adds to the evidence.
So we're done here. I leave Rome, leave you to your plan, and that's it.
Yes. What you do next is up to you, but there are only two immediate choices. Leave, you live. Stay, you die.
Why should I negotiate with you? How long will it be before they have a new chief of security, new secrets? You're just getting set up like I was.
You are ignorant. Halbeck is not the same hierarchy as your organization, and the term loyalty is not used there lightly. Leave Rome. If we see each other again, it will be the last time.
You weren't hard to find in Rome, you know. The reports of what happened in that gelato shop. Finding you was easy.
I wanted you to
Of course you did. And that's when you and Mr. Marburg met up and had lunch.
There wasn't much time to eat, actually. He was too busy talking, and I was too busy keeping my hands where he could see them.
So a normal business lunch, then. I'd be curious to hear more, and your first impression of Mr. Marburg. What did you discuss?
Oh, we laughed, we cried, we had a grand old time. That Marburg, he could do a killer impression of you.
He described you as a man of your word. Patriotic, I believe, also came into the conversation. But Mr. Marburg was not always the best judge of character. Nor does he instill much loyalty in employees. Speaking of which, this woman entered the picture not long after your meeting with Marburg. She was in our office in Rome. Madison, I believe.
Yes.
I always wondered, did you ever regret getting her into this?
It wasn't my choice.
Oh, Mike. In the end, it was.
Mike, we may have a problem. The VCI CIA employee I mentioned before, Madison, I think she's going to act.
What do you mean, now?
She's calling the operator and asking for you by name.
She can't be working for Marburg, unless this is a trap. Who is she calling?
The city directory. And maybe the police next. If she does...
Can you intercept the call? Redirect it?
What? Why?
I want to know why she's looking for me.
Okay, let me patch her through. Operator?
Miss St. James?
Hello? Yes, is this the operator?
Operative, actually.
I'm sorry?
Never mind. Miss St. James, you were trying to reach a Michael Thornton. You're talking to him.
Oh, thank God. Mr. Thornton, please, you have to listen to me.
Already am, but go ahead.
I have reason to believe your life is in danger. I know it sounds crazy, but
You don't say.
I don't want to discuss the details over the phone. This line may be tapped. She is a sharp one. But it's important I speak to you immediately. Is there someplace we can meet?
Of course. I'll send you the address of a local restaurant.
All right. I still have to hail a cab.
I'll have one sent to your cross streets.
Oh, okay.
I'll see you soon, Miss St. James.
So, it looks like Madison St. James has, wants to warn Michael about something. Huh. And it looks like we're about to meet with her in a little bit. Just debating what to spend my upgrade points on. My agent points, I mean. Crud. It's been so long since I played this thing, I actually forget the terminology. Well, I could use a bit more accuracy and stability, make my pistol a little bit better. And I believe I might be able to use a little damage reduction from melee attacks, considering the next level we're going to go to once Skylar shows up. That's going to start off with what basically amounts to a handicap match. Of course, it doesn't really matter, since Michael is just totally baller. He can handle a 1-on-2 situation. Hell, he could probably even handle a 1-on-30. Send guys his way, and he keeps taking them down. Ooh, a dossier on Madison St. James? Well, that could certainly help when I meet with her in a little bit. And I'm just making sure that I don't have anything extra to sell. Oh. By the way, if you were wondering why I was picking the suave responses to all of Marburg's, conversation, well, let's just say by the end of Rome, you'll be seeing why. Huh. Assumes professionalism and loyalty, does not test for it. Quick to, okay, that first part, that kind of proves Leland's point about Marburg being a bad judge of character, but that second part about, once an employee is proven disloyal, he's quick to let him go? Huh. Sounds a lot like myself. Except I don't have employees. Huh, so she's Marburg's executive assistant. Huh. Maybe that's why she was contacting Mike. She must know something that we don't. And we shall see what exactly that is.
Thank you for meeting me, Mr. Thornton.
Let's discuss what you told me over the phone.
I know it sounds crazy. Where to begin?
Just start at the beginning. And don't edit yourself, just tell it.
I work for the Veteran Combat Initiative, VCI. They're a global military contractor. My boss, Mr. Marburg, I think he's involved in something illegal. So I checked it out, and your name came up several times in our database.
Well, I'm a popular guy. Maybe Marburg wanted to meet me.
It was cross-linked to several contracts within the VCI. Termination contracts.
Marburg must be jealous of my good looks. Do you have the contracts? That'd be valuable evidence.
Not on me, no.
That would have been too much to hope for, I suppose. No worries, we'll figure this out.
Mr. Thornton, I'm not sure what to do next. Go to the authorities? Is there someone I should notify, or...?
Madison, you did the right thing warning me, and I appreciate it. I probably shouldn't have accepted your call. I think that may make things worse for you.
For me, I think I was a little more worried about you.
And I appreciate it. I'll do whatever I can to protect you.
You need to look out for yourself first. Mike, Marburg is going to try and kill you. What are you going to do?
I know Marburg. I know he wants to kill me. What I don't know is why he's here in Rome. Madison, you've already put yourself in danger by even meeting with me. I can protect you, but I need to know what Marburg's here for. I need those files. Are they in the VCI branch office?
I don't know what you're looking for, but the VCI office in Rome isn't Marburg's personal office. He does most of his work off-site, or when he travels.
But he's here now, so where would he store the information while in Rome?
He has a villa. I've been there several times. If the files exist, I'm guessing they'd be there.
Along with Marburg.
Yes.
Give me the address. Can you get me in?
What?
Passcodes, details on the security system, anything would be helpful.
I can give you the address, but that other information...
Trust me, if you can get me into the mansion, I'll get the information, and then your boss goes away for good.
Mr. Thornton, Marburg is... I've never seen him angry, but everything about him. He's a dangerous man to cross.
I'll protect you. If he gets by me, then no one can protect you.
All right. Mr. Thornton, I trust you. If I can help you, I will. I can get you the address to the villa, and the names of the files you need to search for.
Then that's all I need. Come with me.
So, it turns out the reason Madison was trying to get a hold of Mike is so she could try and warn us about Marburg, who is apparently and I'm generalizing this here, closet psychopath. Well, you know what? That's one of the things I like about Madison. In a game full of people with hidden agendas, and all other assorted... Something, you can't trust anyone. Well, in a game filled with, double agents and traitors and all sorts of snitches and whatnot, it's nice to know that, Madison seems to be... She's literally just trying to do the right thing. That's one of the reasons why she's alright in my book. Nevertheless, merely helping Michael might have just put her life in danger a smidge. But, then again, she did know the risk. Not to sound heartless there, but... Anywho... that is where we shall conclude, for the moment, anyways. Again, I'm just splitting this into 2 videos so it doesn't seem too much to watch on your end. Don't really know how long sneaking through Marburg's villa is going to take, but I imagine it might take a while. So, this is... I'm Fredo Supreme, the American Dream, and, hold up, everyone. I gotta step out for a minute.